What do you make of all this?
Man, I don't even have an opinion.
Well, you gotta have an opinion. I mean, do you think that God came down from heaven and stopped that?
Oh, what the fuck's happening? Oh, man, man.
Oh, man, I shot
Brickling
in the face.
Why the fuck you do that?
I didn't mean to do it. It was an accident.
The boy has no skill. You schooled by a little girl.
They call me Cuban Pete. I'm the king of the rumba beat. When I play the maracas, I go chick chicky boom, chick chicky boom. Yes, sir, I'm Cuban Pete. I'm the craze, I'm an naked freak. When I start to dance, everything goes chick chicky boom, chick chicky boom. Chicky boom, chick chicky boom.
Modest guy, although he's the hottest guy in Havana, in Havana.
It's very nice. So full of spice.
I don't even know why I hang out with you guys.
because you're a piece of shit.
I am not a piece of shit.
Well, yeah, but you're a little bitch.
Sure.
God damn it, man.
I used to use this little gun when I was a prostitute.
Those guys have nice balls.
Unleash the fury!
Madness. This is Sparta! It's a trap!
There we go. Try that again. What's up, everybody? Welcome to some Xtra Fury. Something that's bigger than a bite-sized rant, but smaller than pure rant fury. Just when there's a little something extra. You know, usually you gotta pay a little extra for the extra. But hey, it's all good. Here we go. Another round of applause for all of you. This is not a 3-hour stream of me ranting like a fucking fool. This is gonna be an hour, maybe less, maybe a little more. You know, we're not counting. I mean, I kind of am, but it's all good. I just want to make sure everybody knows this is not gonna be a 3-hour rant. Yeah, as is tradition for all the lurkers, jerkers, twerkers, haters, creepers. I don't know, whoever else. Thanks for the views. Thanks for the views. I love all of you. Thank you very much. Yeah, like I said, it's gonna be kind of a quickie, nothing too crazy. I saw something today that I thought would be great, just to kind of go through, just something to go through, read, because I haven't really technically read everything in it yet. So I thought we'd do it together, amongst a couple other little things to rant about. And I even have something nice. Something nice, everybody. Only one nice thing, since it's a smaller stream. All right. First of all, let me go ahead and do a quick disclaimer. Because even though this is not pure rant fury, it is similar. It's just shorter. So yes. Oh, God. Xtra Fury, like pure rant fury, is something that evolved out of chaos, evolved out of the murky mud. You know how normally you have to be polite? You have to be polite and have mannerisms. Even if somebody pisses you off or something you don't like, you don't want to be that person, that negative person. Oh, man, there's that person always ranting about something. Well, Pure and Fury just said, fuck that. We're going to say what we want. We're going to be a little extra about it. So, listen, if you're new around here, if you don't know what the fuck you're walking into, Pure and Fury, Xtra Fury, I would even say bite-sized rants, but I seem to keep those at least a little bit in check. It could hurt your feelings. So think about your feelings. If you're thin-skinned, can't handle, jokes, opinions, or anything like that, or if you have a giant stick shoved up your ass, just, this particular stream might not be the right stream for you. So, how about a round of applause for people that can't handle streams? Yeah. Fucking A. So that's the disclaimer, everybody. Now, as far as the chopping block, like I said, there is something in particular about some land stuff I saw. I said, let's go through it together. Let's see how accurate some of these things are, And who knows? Maybe they are accurate. Fuck, it's not like I haven't been wrong before. BRICKSIES. I'm just going to be poking fun a little bit at BRICKSIES. That's all. Just some fucking harmless fun. That's all. And I wanted to talk about fake tits for a minute. We'll get into it. We'll get into it. Hold on a minute. There we go. All right. Let's say hello to everybody. And, get into these extra rants. Rob Claxton. Well, what's going on? So what's up, rant fam? Stickler in the house. What the helly? Sup, Hivester on Rant Gang and Rant Gang. Oh, my bad. What's going on, Stickler? Good to see you, man. Pocket Master, what's going on, man? It's good to see you, my friend. No, BRICKSIES, at least that I know of, BRICKSIES hasn't done anything wrong in particular. It was more of I just wanted to poke a little fun. I just wanted to have a little fun. I saw his face. And I just had to say something about it. Ultra Bricks, what is going on? It's good to see you. Thank you for being here. Papa Trip in the house. Papa Trip. I've got awesome, cool things because of Papa Trip. By the way, I am going to be wearing my new shirt on Pure and Fury this Friday. I would have wore it tonight, but I was already wearing this. And the stream was kind of spur of the moment. And you little dirty monkeys out there, man. You cheeky people. I said, I did a poll. I said, what would you guys like to see? You want to see me get down and dirty? And have like a Xtra Fury stream? Or would you rather see me be Mr. Clean and have a Hive stream with multiple guests or panel people, whoever might want to join on? It was a landslide. You guys said get down and dirty. Down and dirty, man. Because I'll tell you what, getting down and dirty. I was playing some Bun B earlier. What, are you kidding me right now? You guys said, no, we don't want Mr. Clean. We don't want to see that shiny dome. Even though I do have hair. But, nah, you guys are like, it's time to get down and dirty. So down and dirty we get. Ultra, Papa Trip, it's good to see you. So glad you guys are here. Lightning Lord. What is going on, Lightning Lord? Who else out there? I thought I saw somebody else. Moments of the Magic. What is going on, my friend? J-Bob. Fury Road. It's been a week already. No, this is just a little extra. I'm probably fixing an extra strong coffee tonight that had a little bit. Cajun A-Fall in the house. What's going on, Cajun A-Fall? It's good to see you. Oh, shit. Coop out there. What's up? Get Coop. Get Cooped in the house. Smokey. Smokey, it's good to see you. My bricks and me. Hey. Scott's out there. What's going on, Scott? It's good to see you. That's what she said. Yeah, man. You guys, that's what she said stuff. It never gets old. Never gets old. And some of them, chef's kiss. Just fucking. It's like when the quarterback throws the football. It's a perfect spiral. And motherfucker catches it right on the goal line. Some of those are just magnificent. Anthony out there, what's going on, Anthony? Good to see you. Papa Trip, oh my God, what's going on, dude? What are you doing? Oh my God, Papa Trip. You've already given me so much, Papa Trip. You know, all this. I might be able to show you guys on the cam. Give me a second. Because I don't want to pick everything up right now and take a chance of dropping something. So let's see what we got here. Well, no, that's not what we're doing. Oh, wrong way. Hold on. I mean, you guys probably already saw everything online already, but that K2SO, man. Just magnificent. The fucking chair. The chair for Freya. The Ewok Slayer. And then, of course, you know, Scully Mech there. And then you guys saw the MF Doom stuff. And shit. There was also the HR Giger Skull. Fuck. Are you kidding me, man? Fucking kidding me, dude? I figure eventually I'll probably paint them. Probably. Papa Trip, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. What kind of, whoa, that's not right. Let me know what kind of, super chat clip, chat clip, whatever clip that you might want. Here, I'll throw the banner out here. I'll play a random one right now, and if you pick one, I'll play that too. What's it gonna be? Let's do Tron. I might have to get me some Tron Ares super chat clips in there. Staying awake as long as I can. Me too. So that makes two of us. Gina. So thank you for being here. I appreciate you trying to stay awake as well. Backroads in the house. What's up, Backroads? Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Anybody else out there I didn't see? Blah, blah, Felix. If they don't see the warning, they'll be getting screwed. Gina, I like your style. I like your style. I swear, man, at Brick World, fucking, I felt like Gina and me were like, kind of like the skit from Saturday Night Live when it's Steve Martin and Dan Aykroyd and they're the foreign, you know, like European guys or whatever, and they're like, we're two wild and crazy guys. But I feel like with me and Gina, it'd just be like, we're two wild and crazy people. It was so much fun. It was so much fun. We definitely got to go drinking again, Gina. I'm just saying. Bricksie and fake tits don't go together. I know, it reminds me of a joke. Like, the Land Program, fake tits, and Brixie's mustache all walk into a bar. I feel like that's the lead up. I'm trying to get the punchline, but I'm sure we can all figure something out. I missed something for sure. No, I actually have not bought any more Labubu's. I have my gifts, the Labubu's that were gifted to me, Also, the Fufus, the FUs, the ones that I bought personally were the mechs, the little mech ones. Those are the ones I like a lot. Oaktown in the house. What's going on, Oaktown? It's good to see you, my friend. It's good to see you. Shit, Papa Trip, I missed it. Did you pick a super chat? Saying hi to everybody. Brick Dynasty in the house. Trying to keep track of everybody. Dune. Oh, the Dunester, the Dune-a-Rooney. Yes, that's a popular one. That is a popular one. Everybody loves to see me act like a fool. I know that. And your Dune with its fucking. Oh, look at. I'm a Dune set. Fucking whoopee. You know, I did a similar one of those for that Da Vinci set because it could flap its wings, and I'm like, it's like, I'm a Da Vinci set. Fucking bullshit, man. Fucking bullshit. Wrote a song about it. Like to hear it? Here it goes. No. I'm just kidding, man. Just kidding. I'm gonna get copyrighted the fuck. They be getting me too. Fuck, after so many fucking Pure Furies. Sometimes I'll see it before I even go to bed. But usually, like, it's when I wake up. I'll see the notification. This stream cannot be monetized. The fuck, man? Because I played 10 seconds of a Prince song? It's fucking Prince. How am I not gonna fucking play it? But, you know, what are you gonna do? Can sleep. Oh my god, dude. What's happening? Pink Will's in the house! Did Brixie insult the Canadian Postal Service staff again? Dude, tell me he insulted the Canadian Postal Service staff. Is that something recent that I can find? Oh my god. The fucking rants, man. They write themselves. I mean, because you guys, I'll rant about anything. You guys know that. But some stuff is just fucking gold. It's gold. It's so gold, it's like a K-pop song. That fucking Golden song? Alright, let's get into this shit, man. Oh, T-Mog in the house. Canada was mentioned, and now I'm here. If you say Canada on a stream, T-Mog just pops up. I love my Canadian brothers and sisters, man. Alright, I've always said there's been so many great people that have come from Canada. But I have to tell you, man, on the on the comedy tip, dude, there's some funny ass Canadians, man. Fucking cracking my ass up. Yeah, he got pissed they were striking and complained about it since he couldn't get his Lego. Yeah. Look, I have my own opinions about striking. And it depends on a lot of different things. Who's striking and what for, blah, blah, blah. But one thing I'm not going to fucking do, and especially, if I'm fucking Brixie, just complain about these people that work hard and have some issues going on. Again, you can't make these rants up. Was that something fairly recent that I can probably find? Golden, but no one flashed the maple leaf symbol. Oh man, just like, you know, I feel like back in the day they got a lot of shit, but dude, I was all about some Alpha Flight. For those that collect comics, they'll know what I'm talking about. Not to mention, one of the best comic book characters of all fucking time is Canadian. Wolverine. Just fucking. Oh god, last year, year before. That's all right. I'll see if I can find it. We'll call those graveyard rants. I dig up shit from the fucking past. Oh shit, Rapture Raccoon in the house. Puck! Thank you! I mean, I'm not saying nobody else knew, you know, what fucking Alpha Flight was, but, dude. Puck was a great character, too. And, you know, now that I think about it, I think Puck represented little people. So that was pretty cool. You know, some representation. You know, I want to say something that's going to sound offensive, but I don't mean it in a malicious way. This comes from the heart. I think little people is kind of demeaning. Now, I learned the history of where the word midget came from years ago. So I try not to use that anymore. So I use little people. That's like the proper thing to say. But it just seems demeaning. And I don't think descriptive enough. Because, like, a kid is a little person. Or what if you're just short? Like, I don't know, man. And I know dwarf isn't the right thing to say either. Right? And I don't know, maybe it's the nerd in me. Maybe it's because I'm such a huge fucking Lord of the Rings fan. But I think dwarf's kind of cool, man. It's cooler than fucking little person. So I try to be, you know, I want to be respectful. So, you know, I'll keep saying little person, but I'm just like, I don't know, man. It just doesn't feel right. You know? Dude, like the whole chat right now is just like, it's like, what's everybody so quiet for, man? I said I didn't mean it in a malicious way. Anyways, let's see here. I'll take that hot take and read you a triple take. Oh shit, my grunts. I'm trying to think of something that's a little more badass and maybe powerful. A Puck, man. Yeah, that's probably good. Everybody's gonna think that's offensive. If I just started calling little people Puck all the time, I'd be like, "No, man, Alpha Flight." You know, fucking Puck is badass. I was trying to remember some of the other characters. It's been a long time. I remember Sasquatch. And was it Vindicator? I want to say Vindicator was the leader. And then he had a wife that they wore kind of similar outfits. And then Puck. I feel like I'm missing somebody. Yeah, there was like North Star or some shit like that. And I feel like North Star was like the first gay character in Marvel Comics, if I'm not mistaken. Which was really cool that they did that. I was like, fuck yeah, it's about time, man. Puck is badass. He went head to head with Wolverine. Yeah, man. Puck didn't fuck around, dude. Puck did not fuck around. All right, guys. All right. Let's get into it. Let me see what we got going on here. Because we only got really a few things to kind of go over. And I still have plenty. So far, I don't want to say plenty, but I definitely have some stuff for Pure Ant Fury. All right, something nice. So this is something I saw, and I was amazed. So this is an actress named Samira Wiley. I hope I pronounced that right. And when I saw her, I was like, I recognize her. I was like, I've seen her. And then I remember she was in Orange is the New Black. I was like, yeah, man, she's a really, really talented actress. But can you look at what the fuck she made, dude? She made that. I was reading the article about it. Dude. It's fucking incredible, man. Like, that is so good on so many levels as far as, like, a mosaic goes. Because, of course, just the portrait alone is amazing. Just the color tones, the hair. But then you've got, like, I'm assuming that's, like, the pride flag or the pride colors in the background. But I really love how they stick out from the frame. The background itself, with the patterns and, like, you can see NYC, stuff like that. Just all around amazing. Yeah. Just, yeah, beautiful, beautiful stuff, man. So I just thought this would be something nice to say on Something Nice because, like I said, this is a shorter stream, so I'm only going to be doing one thing that's nice. I was almost not going to do anything nice. I was like, it's a shorter stream. We'll just fucking get right into the rage. But still, we try and ease our way into the fury, I don't want to just jump right into it. Lauren, what's up? How you doing? Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. What is the medical term for the condition dwarfism? Yes, dwarfism is the medical term. But from what I've been told, it's not, you don't say dwarf. And this isn't just like a new thing that came from fucking, the asshole that used to be on Game of Thrones. What the fuck's that dude's name? And fuck that guy. I mean, he's a good actor, don't get me wrong. Not dogging his talent. I just think as a person, he's a fucking piece of shit. I can't think of his fucking name. Peter Dinklage. Yes. Peter motherfucking, I'm only thinking about myself, Dinklage. I ranted about his fucking ass, whatever it was. It was like maybe a year or a half ago or something, man. It was one of the earlier Pure and Furies. And I have enough fucking rage about that shit. I think I can dig it up again. I'm gonna write this down. Hold on a minute. Peter, Uncle fucking Dinklage. All right, there we go. Yeah. To be continued. All right. Thank you, Lumberjack. And by the way, how are you, my friend? It's good to see you. I hope you've been well. Thank you for being here. Bricks, what is going on? How are you doing? It's good to see you. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I hope your stocks are doing good. Rap says, but ironic, he is the... I know. Look, my whole thing, and you guys probably already know this, and I'll be repeating it anyways, probably on Friday. My whole thing is just like, the whole thing that he went off about the whole Snow White and Seven Dwarf thing was just, first of all, it was fucking ridiculous. So I don't know if he was like drunk when he was on the fucking interview or if he just didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. Because he was like, yeah, dwarves don't live in caves. Motherfucker! What are you, fucking high? They didn't live in a fucking cave. They were miners. They worked in a fucking cave. They lived in a fucking house. A fucking cool house at that. So, what does he do? Fucking fucking cry, fucking blah, blah, blah. So then Disney just was like, oh shit, we can't have like live action, we can't have little people. We gotta make some shit up. And then they did another fucking turn and was like, okay, then maybe we will do it, but we're gonna just do CGI. And it's like, the point is, I have no doubt because of Peter Dinklage's fucking mouth. Like, he cost 7 fucking jobs for little people. Yeah, it's all good when you get to the fucking top. Because he don't have to worry about that shit. He's already gotten roles, and he's still getting roles and never, you know. I don't know, man. Fuck that dude. Sorry, I'm kind of reading your comments here. Comedian Brad Williams has ranted about that. Man. Yeah, yeah. You know, here's my thing. I'm all about representation. For real obvious reasons. But, you know, my thing has always been like, whenever you do it, just make it feel organic and not like it's forced or something. You know what I mean? But speaking of which, I think there should be a lot more little people casts and movies and shit. It's just natural people. Not as a like a particular role like Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs or whatever fuck ever. You know what I mean? Just as not because they're around. You know what I mean? It's like it just doesn't make any sense. Like you wouldn't see them more. You know, and I get they're still a minority, but it just I don't know, man. It still doesn't seem like you see them in movies or TV shows a lot more naturally. I mean, I think you do maybe once in a blue fucking moon. I don't know. But you know what I do know? That Peter Dinklage can fuck off. That's what I do know. 7, maybe 14, because possible stunt doubles or something. I don't know. Not to mention it was a story. I know. I know. It's Snow White and the 7 fucking dwarves, dude. All right, you guys. Let's start getting into some rants. Shall we? Because, you know, like I said, it's not going to be a long stream. All right. I saw this, and I was like, yes, this makes a lot more sense. John Cena is in Bison. Instead of, I can't think of his fucking name, but you guys, the guy they have cast as him now, we've seen him in a bunch of stuff, and he's a phenomenal actor. It doesn't even just make any sense. You know what I mean? And I just ranted about this whole Street Fighter movie the other night, and I don't know, it could be good. It just seems goofy. And the thing that I brought up the other night was the Street Fighter anime that came out in the 90s. It was fucking awesome. It was badass. Like, let me show you something, guys. Let me show you something. I saved something just in case I was going to use it in a video. But I'll show you. And it just kind of, it's just something really, it's a, what do they call it? A GIF, whatever the fuck. It's just something to show you in a way, even something that quick, it's just cool looking. You know what I mean? So it's the scene with when Guile fights Bison. Like, just like, see how he just to try to do the uppercut, but Bison moves so quick. Like, and I'm not saying you can't have that in the show, or I mean, in the new movie. But here's the thing. Look at Bison's face, dude. See that fucking evil fucking smile and shit? Like, he looks psychotic. And not to mention, you know, he's buff and shit, as he should be. The phenomenal actor that they're having playing Bison, he's just not going to give off that vibe, man. I don't know. Chef, what's cooking, brother? What's cooking? Cha. Thank you, Brett. Appreciate you so much. Thank you. Okay. So, yeah. M. Bison. Cena just would have... Yeah, I would have been just fine with that. He does that psychotic smile, white out his eyes. Yeah, dude. That shit would be badass. Meme time. Insert fingers beneath flaps and slide to open. These packages need to slow the fuck down, man. We just met. It's like, can we like maybe just hang out a little first before I do that? All right, but yeah, okay, fuck it. We'll just jump right into it. Let me rip you open. You guys, it's time to get to the part where I ran about Brixie. Hey, look, what's going on? A-Cobb in the house. What's going on, Sean? Sean the right way. You're over there on the this or that stream, right? They're doing some charity work. I believe so. I'm pretty sure that's what I saw. I hope you're doing well, my friend. Thank you for being here. All right. Brixie. Look, I don't really have anything. The thing I was going to rant about Brixie was his fucking mustache, dude. Dude, please shave that fucking thing. Just, what are you doing, man? I mean, clearly he must be feeling it. He's had this thing for a while, right? I don't know, because I don't watch this shit, you know what I mean? But somehow this fucking thing came across my feed. And I was like, come on, man. Then it makes me think. Should I try and rock the 1970 fucking 6 mustache? And then be like Super Troopers and ask who wants a mustache ride? I mean, technically I have a mustache. It's just connected to the rest of my facial feed, you know, so it's like, it's a beard. But this part of the beard is the mustache, right? Can I do that? Like if I was talking to somebody I hadn't talked to in a long time, they'd see me and be like, yeah, I'm really rocking a good mustache. Am I lying? They raised $2,500, good shit. Now Barry Bricks. God, man. I'm going to feel really bad when I do a charity for myself. I'm going to think about all these other people that need it more than I do. And then, but you know what? That'll give me good rant material. I can rant about myself the following week. Only for going into porn. Dude, just like, did I tell you guys? I was thinking about rocking some crazy sideburns. Right? I don't know, maybe. I was thinking about for a hot minute, man, doing like some crazy Elvis shit. You know what I mean? But then I was like, well, maybe I'll bring it all the way to here. Like that fucking guitar player or bass player from fucking Pantera. I don't know, man. I don't know. I was thinking about just rocking some crazy fucking sideburns. Like, who gives a fuck? This shit it fucking grew back in a week. You know? So, I thought Mrs. Hive would have, some good humor about it. I was like, hey, what do you think about me rocking some crazy fucking sideburns? She's like, what? So you'd be a 1970s porn star? You know what I should have said? Yeah. Fuck it. I'm trying to think of a good job to get into. Fucking go to work. Just fucking throw down. Come home, you know. Just fucking take my hat off. Fuck, man. God damn, man. They just won't stop fucking me at work. The life of a fucking porn star, man. You know what, though, man? If I was a porn star, I would definitely have to be in some of them fucking parody porns. Like fucking, like the Star Wars porn ones and, I don't know, whatever the fuck. I don't give a shit, man. I can dress up like Chewbacca. Be like, look at my Wookiee club. Right? But, pure charity fury. Donate, motherfuckers! Oh, shit. I don't know, man. I feel like people would probably pay me just to be fucking nice. I will say, it is interesting to me sometimes that I can rant about, I don't know, something fucking stupid. And people, you know, like, I see you guys out there, you like it. You laugh, we cry, we rant together. You guys point at me and laugh, whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? But boy, oh boy, if I put somebody on the fucking thumbnail, it's like the fucking Lego community, man, just starts salivating, drooling. Just go with drooling. Hungry. I mean, I've compared it to, I guess, driving by an accident. I don't know. Maybe that's not the right. Oh, maybe that's who I was thinking of, was Lemmy. That's probably what I was thinking about, Lumberjack. Yeah. Like the Clutch lyrics, but one thing I know for a fact, Mustache stays right where it's at. You know, one of my favorite Clutch lines. Let me make sure I get it right. Oh, because it's about, if you get slapped, you turn the other cheek, but it doesn't make you righteous. It just makes you weak. Yeah. Good shit. Clutch is a fucking bomb, man. Start an OnlyFans page? Well, I'll tell you this much, guys. I'm excited. I've been working out. It's a slow climb because I'm fucking kind of lazy and I procrastinate. And it's not just the exercising, you know. You gotta actually eat right, you know, lose some weight, kind of stuff. But yeah, as soon as I get that fucking washboard, I'm gonna be posting some fucking, oh, look what I did pics. And then I'll be really doing some hot tub streams. Salivating. Thank you. God. Dude, Rapture, man. God, Rapture. I feel like I should just make you a producer and you could just fucking just fix shit, man. Start doing cameos, small rants for a small fee. You know, the one thing I don't do, I've always kind of drawn a line on, is like personal rants for people. Because a lot of people have brought stuff to me, but it's stuff like that's, again, it's personal. Like they're just mad at somebody. And look, they have a right to be mad, but I'm just like, that's, I generally don't like to try and get into personal stuff, man. However, if someone like offered me money to rant about something that has nothing to do with me in particular, you know what I mean? Like it's personal. I might. I can set the bar low. Everyone else doesn't say what needs to be said. Shit. What needed to be said, Coop? Fuck, I forgot. I'm lost. I would pay for a rant cameo. But maybe I'm not understanding what a rant cameo is. Like, start doing cameos. Like, I'm on someone else's stream, you mean? Because I'm not really sure if I understand what that is. Condoleezza Rice. Oh, dude, good one. But I prefer roadie. That's the other good lyric. I think it's that song. Mob Goes Wild. Please allow me to adjust my pants so I can do the good time dance. Yeah, fuck yeah. And put all the onlookers and bystanders into a trance. Who was Clutch? Who was Clutch? One of the greatest fucking rock bands of all time. The great thing about Clutch, this is what I always kind of joked about, is the band. They just look like some dudes that are just came out of Home Depot or some shit, you know. Like they don't look like punk rockers or wearing spikes and shit like that. They just look like dudes, but they rock harder than just about anybody I've ever fucking seen. They're from Maryland. Bang bang. All right, guys. Yeah. So back to this fucking clown. Yeah, I just wanted to make fun of his mustache. That's all. And I don't want to hear anybody shit about body shaming. He can shave the mustache. And what? What? I can't have opinions? Your mustache looks stupid. Man. See? Fuck off. Alright. You guys. Wait, I thought I was going to save this one for last. Let me check. Nope, that was next. That was next. Let's get back to it, guys. I gotta tell you, I saw this picture, and look, I know some people might be like, who's that? It doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter who it is. That's not the point. The point is, I see this, and I'm like, something's not right. Something's not right. And I don't know. I'm not the smartest man in the world. But I just feel like there's something going on with these breasts that is just not right. Look, you guys, let me just start off by saying, like, I've never been a fan of fake tits. I'm not a fan. It's rare I've seen them that they look good. Most of the time, they just look like they look jacked up. It looks like, for those that are old enough, there used to be a show called Pimp My Ride. That's what it reminds me of. Pimp My Tits. These tits don't look good. They don't look natural. They don't look natural. They're weird. There's some weird shapes going on. And I feel like her nipples are almost to her fucking shoulder blades. Why do you do this? Why? You know, let's talk about fake tits for a second, okay? I remember, I think I was 2021, at the strip club. And down in Key West, at least it used to be, I don't know if it's still like this, but down there, you can, like, touch the strippers if they give you a lap dance. It's not like these pussy-ass fucking strip clubs are like, hands, nope. Well, fucking goddamn, dude. But yeah, there was a stripper giving me a lap dance. Looked almost exactly like Anna Nicole Smith. Again, if you're young, you're probably not going to know who the fuck that is, but it doesn't matter. That's not the point. The point is, she had fake tits, big fake tits. And I remember squeezing them big fake tits. And when I removed my hand from those big fake tits, I could still see my handprint and her big fake tits. And I remember looking at that, and it was jarring. I didn't like it. There are some things throughout my life that I've noticed other guys like, and I'm not really a fan of. Eating at strip clubs. Fuck, even eating at Hooters. Like, look, I take eating seriously. If I'm there to eat, I'm there to fucking eat. I can have a conversation, okay? But what I don't want to do is have a fucking chicken bone in my mouth and choke on it because some girl with her fucking tits hanging out is coming up and then saying hello to me. No, get the fuck away from me. I'm trying to eat. And at a strip club, I feel like I don't even need to get into the fucking sanitary fucking shit wrong with that, but the point is, it's distracting. It's distracting. You don't need it. So what am I getting at? What's my point? I'm not really sure. I was just kind of going off on another fucking random path of fucking conversation here. But fake tits, overall, is not really a great thing. And I feel like there, just like with vaping, there hasn't been enough long-term studies about a lot of this shit. Because I have known at least one person but I've read about at least a few others where there's complications over time with the silicone. I don't know, man. I wish women with smaller titties, you know, didn't have such a complex about it. I mean, I know a lot of them don't, but I've known a lot of them that do. I'm just like, you don't need to have any complexes about that. I don't know. Fake tits. I don't want to say they completely suck, but they're not great. Because, again, remember, guys, and women, this just doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. It looks like there's some concave action going on here. And again, these nipples are way too high. Just way too high. I don't like it. I don't like it. Anyways. Bearded Brick in the house. Bearded Brickman, how you doing, my friend? Ranting about titties, nothing and nobody is safe for me. That's right. That is right. Nothing. Nobody. And that's how it should be. Look, I've been very upfront and honest about, for a lot of my friends, I'll give them some leeway. You know? Because I remember one time, you know, when the whole King Katie bullshit was going on, and somebody had mentioned about, like, oh, well, these people make some short-form content that Hive likes. And it's like, well, that just means you're taking Pure Ant Fury way too seriously to begin with. But, look, when I poke fun or rant about, like, short-form content, and that whole thing wasn't even short-form content. It was short-form content, right? But I still find some of it funny, here and there. It was just an overall fucking, you know, message. But, you know, it's just like, some people just see things in black and white. I don't know. There's no gray area. But yeah, I don't necessarily like ranting about titties, though. Because I really, 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 really like titties. I can't stress that enough. They're just fucking amazing and beautiful. Thunderhawk, what is going on? How are you doing, my friend? It's good to see you. Hope you're well. They just need to be played with enough to make them softer. Good. Maybe AI designed her. I didn't really think about that. Look, you guys, there's going to be a time when we're really just probably not going to fucking know. I mean, we're already getting close. But, yeah. That's going to be just something. I can't wait. All right, guys. Time to get into the main topic. And then we got like 2 smaller rants after the main topic. So, the main topic. Some land stuff. And not just any old land stuff. It's not just like me ranting about land. There's something that I saw. I thought we'd read through together. And maybe we won't rant about anything. Maybe everything we read will be like, yup, that makes sense. I was wrong the whole time. So let's go ahead and get into it. Tips and bricks. Community series LEGO recognized communities. Hello, I'm Brayden. Since Tips and Bricks is an RFLM, I am our team's community ambassador. But what does that even mean? Let's learn more together. Our community series features tips, ideas, and stories about connecting with other AFOLs. Let's all engage in welcoming LEGO communities. Well, I don't like to do just anything. You have to earn my goddamn fucking trust and respect. But let's go ahead. Lugs. Probably one of the most common things lugs do is build together. From collaborative displays to building challenges, lugs enable builders to share mocks. Lugs will often display at non-LEGO events too, from train shows to libraries and more. London A-Falls offer a monthly meetup with a different theme every month. Okay, look, I don't have any issues necessarily with lug in general. But I do want to point something out. And I'm going to say this somewhat lightly because I don't know all information about everything. So I'm sure some lug members will probably come at me. That's okay. If you guys don't like what I say, please do tell me in the comments how much I suck. All right. So I'm not going to say this is for all lugs. Because, again, it seems like each lug is different. Sometimes there's different things for different ones, different rules, different whatever. But I do know a fuck ton of lugs get a lot of free sets. And not just free sets, but free pieces. Or pieces at, like, extreme discounts. So, do I care? Absolutely not. Why do I bring it up? Because everybody likes to fucking rip on LAN members for getting free sets, but whenever fucking lug comes up... So, I'm not going to say it's apples to fucking oranges, but I'm just saying, you know, you should spread the fucking hate, you goddamn fucking hypocrites. Alright, moving on. How to locate LAN groups. I don't really give a shit about that. If anything, sometimes I feel like it gets a little crazy, you know, maybe not for like LAN groups in general, but I feel like, I could be wrong, but there was a map where you can find out where certain LAN members are, like the general area. Please let me know if I'm wrong about that. If I'm right about that, and I did see that correctly, I don't think that's a good idea, personally. For anybody, but just the numerous times I've seen female creators get harassed, stalked, you know, bothered, amongst other things. I just feel like even putting a roundabout location of where they are at is just a bad idea. But, you know, whatever. Recognized LEGO user groups, also known as R-Lugs or Lugs. Yeah, this is similar to what I was just talking about, right? Yeah, some lugs may represent cities, countries. I think lugs are extremely important. You know, just because I ranted about the way I just ranted about a minute ago doesn't mean I don't think like lugs are awesome. I think they're very important. I think it's a great way for, even though I know there's digital lugs and stuff, but I think it's a great way for, you know, A-Falls and T-Falls or whatever mock builders to be able to physically come together and meet up. I'm certain throughout the years, lots of lug members have become really great close friends. All right, community ambassadors. All three types of recognized groups have one thing in common: a community ambassador. This person is the direct contact between their group and LEGO representatives who specialize in different areas of the fandom, from RLFMs, I feel like I'm always going to say that wrong, to RLugs, to product feedback, whatever, fuck. So this is funny. Where are the female superhero mechs? We were just discussing that actually the other day. I just made like a little bite-sized rant video about it. Tips and Bricks was talking about it with Cosplay Cam. Definitely you guys go check that out because Cosplay Cam made some really awesome female mechs. The LAN is centered around an online forum which provides a space for ambassadors to engage with LEGO representatives. On this forum, ambassadors can raise issues, discuss products confidentially with the LEGO group, and support each other's projects and organizations. The LAN forum is where we can act on what we share, like our discussions about female superhero mechs. So here's the interesting thing that I find about this, right? This was December 12th, 2024. We're getting ready to go into 2026. So this was 2 years ago. Do you see any female mechs? So this is the problem I have with a lot of this type of stuff. It's because, like, okay, we bring up something that's, look, you can talk about Star Wars fans being petty about shit, but, like, I feel like this is a legit issue. And let me ask you, Tips and Bricks, or any land members, you know, that have brought this up, have we heard anything from Lego about it? Has Lego addressed it? Has Lego given anybody an answer to why they haven't done it? And look, Lego, if it's about money, you know, like you're afraid, like, if you do a female mech, it's not going to sell well, which I think is stupid. Because I can promise you, I could probably ask 100 people, and all 100 would say, yeah, we'd rather have a Shadowcat mech or a Phoenix mech than another fucking Spider-Man mech. But whatever. It's not like the fans or the community or whatever fucking knows what we're talking about. But yeah, I'm curious. Anybody in LAN, have you heard anything about this? Just curious. Just asking questions. RFLMs. One of the best mutual benefits of RFLMs is set reviews. Really? That's the best mutual benefit? Is set reviews? I mean, I'm not saying it's cool. Obviously, for marketing, it's important. For videos, it's important. Whatever. Views, clicks, I don't fucking know. But the best mutual benefit? Lego provides sets free of cost to fan media who discuss them with their audience. Sometimes sets can even provide for giveaways, like for our tips and bricks or tips and builds challenges. That's great. You can coordinate. That's great. Though Lego provides sets to fan media, we are not restricted to be positive in our reviews. Review products are provided by the Lego Group, but all our opinions are our own and honest. Well, this is some shaky ground. And it's nothing that can necessarily be proved. Because, look, I'll give it to you like this. Just from my observation and what I feel, and my opinion and my perception, there are definitely some people in LAN that are shills. Doesn't matter what the fuck it comes out. Doesn't matter what blah blah blah. You know, it's about access, whatever. Got it. There are some other LAN members that already have done interesting content or wanted to be in it for a number of different reasons. I think that are awesome people. I think are creative, funny. But look, I've seen a bunch of LAN members truly mean it when they talk about the price. You know, you should wait till this goes on sale. I wouldn't pay this or whatever. And I know they mean it. I don't know exactly how to answer this because you can't act like me. You just can't. You're not going to get anywhere like that. So I don't know. Like, I imagine there's a very fine line of like how far over the edge they can start stepping with criticism before, you know, Lego might think you're just being way too negative or whatever, might say something to you. I don't know. And here's the other thing. And this is an example I brought up with myself. That if, let's say I was in LAN no, that's not the right way to put this. Okay, the Razor Crest. Whatever it was, $650 I bought for that thing, right? I still kick myself in the balls for paying that much for it, but I still don't regret it because I love that UCS set. Now, I don't know if I would have gone any further than whatever $650. That was like my threshold. But I love that set. Do I think it's worth the money? Honestly, not necessarily. But I still have no regrets of paying for it. Paying that money for it. Okay? Now imagine if I was in LAN and they sent it to me for free. And I just said all that shit like, yeah, man, I love it. It's fucking, I'd still pay for it, whatever. Everybody'd think I was fucking lying. But I'm not. because that's my true feelings about it. So there's a lot of times I feel like land members do reviews like that, and they mean it, but, you know, it's not like they can prove it necessarily. You know what I mean? So this is just a complex thing in general, but whatever. All right, recognized LEGO online communities, also known as R. Oh, wait. I didn't finish with the land members. Recognized LEGO fan media. All right. So as LEGO describes it, RFLMS are actively engaging with their community or are media outlets that are involved, integrated, and part of AFOL community groups. So, you guys know there are certain land members I cannot fucking stand. But overall, it's the land program that bothers me, okay? Now, the thing that really blows my mind is I really, really, truly thought that they would kind of pull back from, like, more land members in general. But, like, they just keep popping them out, man. I'm like, I feel like the whole goddamn community is going to be a fucking land member here soon. So the LEGO group leverages technology tools to track responses and feedback about the product that we share. Not only do they document our review of each product, but they also track the reaction to and comments on each review to see what our community thinks. Does it fucking matter? Look, let me just pause here for a second, guys. Because I want anybody to call me out. Call me out. Because I'm sure maybe I'm wrong. And if this is a rare occurrence, then it's still not going to matter. But if it's something that happens a lot, then I need to know. What has land members done that listen to the community and things have changed? Like, they have taken voices from the community, put it to LEGO, and something has changed. Because I got to tell you, and I'm not saying this just because it's fucking Xtra Fury or I'm raging or whatever, man. Like, it seems like they've continuously done shit to piss us off. Not just prices, not even just shrinkflation, but making multiple habitual decisions that either make no sense, they've retracted, they've not given explanations for. Fucking Bricklink's a good example. That shit just happened right now. Like, I could sit here all fucking night and write shit down of things that they have been fucking up on. So, I'm very curious what land members have done as far as listening to the community, retracting at the fucking LEGO, and LEGO said, you know what? We should be listening to that. And I want to also reiterate the other thing is, I don't think land members should be doing any of this shit unless they're getting paid. Because this is stuff that marketing teams should be doing, PR teams. Not content creators doing set reviews for you. Are you fucking kidding me? You're gonna tell me to fucking do shit in my own fucking time like that? No, fuck yourself, man. Like, I'm not your goddamn intern. This is something else, like this picture here that I was just showing you guys, man. Fucking, when they're at fan media days. Fan media days. I have defended land members saying, like, how the fuck do you use land members as much as you do for marketing? The millions of dollars of fucking free advertising you get for this shit. Not to mention the glowing for you views, even if the prices aren't good and they say stuff about it. And you can't even pay for their flights and room and board to come over and then promote more of your fucking shit. How fucking disrespectful is that, man? That's why I was saying, you know what all you land members should do? Not fucking go. Tell me that wouldn't fucking make LEGO look bad. Over there fucking gonna pull the drapes off fucking sets, just nobody there. Yeah. Because I know you guys got some integrity about yourselves, man. Now, I get it in a way, because it's cool. You get to have access to shit. You get to see shit and we don't get to fucking see. You're in a cool fucking group. I get it. But that doesn't make it right that LEGO doesn't provide this shit for you guys. And that's just fucking flying to goddamn Denmark. I've also said, man, if you're gonna take your time, film, like create, imagine, film, edit, then put it out there, your shit, your product, like fuck off, man. My time is worth more than that. It just blows my mind that Lego could be disrespectful or treat you like shit, and and people will still fucking eat it up. I mean, like, I was listening to Iceberg, whatever, a couple weeks ago, man. Like, talking about, he wasn't crying about it or anything. I don't want to make it sound like that. But, he was saying he want to go. But you can't just, not everybody can just afford a fucking round trip plane ticket to fucking Denmark. And then room and board. Not to mention just, food. Just, it's not like it's fucking just easy to do. Yeah, it's disrespectful, man. What's up, Shy? How you doing, brother? So let's see. We got a few other people in here. And then I'll read these comments a little bit better. Brick Lover Brad, what's up, brother? From my experience as in a lug, I get about 1 to 2 free sets a year, but we also pay dues and don't get the set if we don't participate in the lug business. So I didn't know about dues. Do all lugs pay dues? Because when I've been offered to go into a lug, they didn't say nothing about paying. I know that you got to be there. You got to participate. But look, the free sets I've heard, or maybe some lugs get some don't. I don't really know. Some might get more, some might not get less. I'm not really sure how that works out, but I do know for sure, like, all lugs, if I'm not mistaken, get bulk parts at, like, really discounted prices. And my whole point was, all I hear about LAN members is they get free fucking sets. But nobody talks about lug getting either some free sets or getting mad discounts on bulk parts. And again, I don't give a shit. That's fine. I don't care if fucking LAN members get free sets. I just want to stay consistent about stuff, And not to mention, I think lug is probably the most important thing out of everything, as far as like LAN goes. I think lugs are the most important thing. Just because, again, I think that's a real thing to bring. Like, again, not just mock builders and, that type of community together, but, like, again, physically, like, getting to hang out and see each other. Miles, what's up? How you doing? So, Shai said, yes, I showed you how to find the land on the map. So that was right. It's area, not necessarily exactly where. And that's just, I know, but even to put it in an area, I mean, I guess if you said a state, maybe, that makes a little more sense, I guess. But, like, when it starts narrowing it down to almost like a city, or I don't know. I just feel like it can get a little, because why the fuck you want to know where they're at anyways? Are you going to go hang out with them? Harley would sell with a bat. When it comes to new sets in the future, we don't get any answers since new sets come out years from now, only when sets are about to release months before. Okay. Shit. See, I'm reading these comments a little too late. Spider-Man is so overdone. Yeah, I know. Do we have any Supergirl mech updates? I was thinking, dude, a movie coming out really. Oh, if you're Shy, if you're talking about the mech stuff, it's. I brought up that thing was brought up 2 years ago. And it's like it's been brought up at least multiple times. It's not like Lego doesn't know about it. So that's why I was like, has Lego? Well, you said no. So I guess that's what's the answer to that. It's like, yeah, has Lego said anybody about this shit? It's not about the criticism. Wait, it's not about the criticism. It's, are you able to say it professionally with tact, or will you be straight up belligerent? Well, I feel like there's a middle ground too. But I don't like. That's why I said I don't. That's why that's complex, because I don't feel like there's a really right answer to it necessarily. Because look, as far as a lot of land members that have brought up the price. You know, like I said, like I wouldn't pay for this, or I'd wait till it goes on sale. That's said a lot. It's said a lot, you know? So maybe it's not about being belligerent. Maybe it's not even just about tact. Well, I guess this would be tact. I would say, like, maybe it's more about using more specific words. But even then, you know, if you use the wrong word, you know, I feel like that's definitely going to be frowned upon. I don't know. From my understanding, land is brand ambassador. I don't think it's that deep. I don't know. Well, nothing usually is ever too deep, but they're marketers for billionaires. Shy, do you get direct contact with the CEOs? Just the land team or Adelphia marketing, another branch that deals with specific. Let's see here. Hey, what's up, Will? How you doing, brother? I would join a lug if for no other reason than the group projects. I would love a group to build with. Yeah, for sure. There's a number of people I can reach out to for stuff, and many of us communicate outside the forum that tips and bricks bring up, but again, it's always communicated up. Couldn't be in land because I couldn't find it. I mean, look, Lego knows what they're doing. What other company, any brand, you know, has this many ambassadors at once? Please, let me know. Let me know another IP, brand, company that has this many goddamn ambassadors to promote their shit at once. It's really communicated back down to us. I don't think anything is necessarily communicated back down to you guys. Subaru. Really? Subaru got well over 100 people like out there promoting their shit. I don't mean like, you know, like Subaru's marketing team might have like 100 people in there. I'm talking about like just individual ambassadors all over the fucking place. I mean, it might. CPA, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying, like, what the fuck, Subaru? Really? Out of all, I mean, I could have seen if somebody said maybe like Nike or something. I'd have to think about it, but I'm like, Nike has athletes, but they are paid. I guess maybe that would be, yeah, because ambassadors aren't generally paid, right? Because it would be one thing if, like, look, it'd be one thing if there was like 5 ambassadors and they promoted one of the products, like, that doesn't even make any sense. Because, like, anybody else that I've seen that promotes products so we'll just say, like, cameras, right? You go find a content creator that does stuff on cameras. They don't just do, like, Nikon cameras. Like, they review all kinds of cameras. You know what I mean? Each, because they're big or they're good or whatever, each company says, wow, they got a lot of fucking followers. Let me send them their shit. Oh, wow, now they're going to send their shit. You know what I mean? It's not like you just work for one fucking company. Lego has that shit fucking dominated and monopolized for there's no fucking doubt. Now, hold on, what are you saying? My parents are Subaru ambassadors. They have an annual meetup where they talk to Subaru and hear feedback, etc. It sounded like there were over 100 people. They're all camping in their Subies. Now, would you consider that the same as the Lego ambassadors? Like you said, your parents content creators. Like, and I don't know, you know, obviously, but I'm just saying, like, do they ambassadors, like, because normally when you think of ambassadors in general, like it's usually that's more of a, you know, we represent Lego, like we are Lego's voice, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Johnny, what's up? I know we got a couple Marines in the chat. Anybody else out there in the military? It's all right if you're not in the Marines. You could say it. Shy and Britt, they ain't gonna do nothing to you. You'll be all right. Sorry, man. I see Shy, man. The fuck up when the football games come on and shit like that. He'd be fucking getting me like, he'd be like getting me going against certain branches of the military and shit. Ultra, did I say hi to you? What's up, Ultra? Impression I get is that land members don't get what they're worth. Cheap, effective marketing. Yeah, look, I mean, you know, like you guys know, again, there's a few land members I don't like at all. But for the most part, I don't like land, but I usually defend land members all the fucking time. You know what I mean? And sometimes, you know, obviously it's just petty rants. You know what I mean? But you know, like I have friends in land, and I know I rant about shit, but like I truly, yeah, it fucking does piss me off because I'm like, yeah, they should be flying you out to Denmark. They should be paying for those oohs and ahs. When they pull back the fucking cover and show you the little Marvel logo, that cost a fucking $100 or whatever the fuck. Actually, that was like 50, wasn't it? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It's the point. It's the point. That's all. Let's get back to it. There's a couple more pictures. Fan Media Days brings fan media to LEGO headquarters every year. This is some very deceptive wording. Fan Media Days brings fan media to LEGO headquarters. I'm assuming they mean you guys are the fan media, right? Because on one hand, it seems like the Fan Media Days brings fan media to LEGO headquarters. Like they're flying you out. They're bringing you there, right? But I think what they really mean is you guys are going there because of Fan Media Days. I don't know. And just in case, just in case, if anybody's like, "Hi, you're looking way too much into this," it's pure rant. Well, it's not pure rant fury. It's Xtra Fury. Of course, I'm going to look into it. Way too much. What time did this start at? It started 1 hour and 23 fucking minutes ago. Damn it! We're going to try and keep this to an hour. Oh my god. Thank you, Moments. I appreciate that reminder. Shai says our football teams suck in comparison. Really? Well, I mean, it doesn't matter. West Point, Annapolis have weight standards, and good players don't go there to play football. Well, I mean, you know. Oh my god! BFAB, I forgot. I was gonna message you, man. I keep forgetting. We just need you and Land Hive, and it will be great. Oh my god. I think they should make me and Land. And be like, you know what, Hive? I mean, think about it. If Land really wanted to show people that they're not scared of criticism or accountability, yeah, you just make me a Land member. But I can't. I can't be in Land. Look, I've already told all of you to do very terrible things to me if I were to ever join Land. I'm not Land material. Okay? I am not Land material. I'm not a good ambassador for anybody. I'm not even a good ambassador for my own goddamn channel. Dude, I lose subscribers all the fucking time. I don't listen to my friends that tell me to do things that would make my channel grow. I'm stubborn. The only solace that I find in it is that when I gain subscribers, which I do consistently, just not as fast as other people, but I know all of you are here for me. For me. You're not here for gimmicks. You're not here for other fucking people. You're not here because I was giving away fucking sets. You're not here because I was lying to you or clickbaiting you. You weren't here because I said, oh, Mrs. Hive bet me I was going to lose all my fucking Lego if I didn't get 100,000 subscribers. Fucking jack me off. Yeah. You guys aren't here because of any of that bullshit. Authentic. That's what the fuck I am. Some people may not like me all the time, but I guarantee you I'm fucking authentic. So that I am grateful for everybody that is here. I know you're here for me. Now, I also appreciate when y'all are honest with me. You know, if you disagree with me or whatever. But yeah, I mean, there are some things. And look, I've made some progress in trying to do things to make my channel more better, I guess, in a way. I've made some short form content. And you know, it's not like I don't have ideas for cringy fucking shit. I'll show you. Okay? I'll show you. I'll show you what's brewing around in my fucking head, but I'm like, nah, that's not me. That's just not me. Let me show you. I'm never gonna find this fucking song. Hold on. God damn it. Damn it, man. I'll have to show you guys another day. Here it is. Hold on, I did find it. This song. Hold on, I don't want to get a copyright. Let me just get to it. Oh wait, hold on. Here it is. See, this is a good beat, right? Choosy, choosy, choosy. Listen. So my idea was playing this song while looking at like Lego shelves or like my fucking backlog. You know, choosy, choosy, choosy. But I don't want to choose. Yeah, I could sit here and fucking pull a billion fucking ideas out of my ass. But that's not me. That's not me. Now watch, tomorrow I'm going to be fucking dancing in front of my fucking goddamn backlog. Posting choosy. Doesn't matter. They already have the review, people. Oh, you're not going to give away such... All right, and for anybody that's new, I do give away sets on Good Morning Brick Road at the end of every month. 2 members. I pick a member, I give them a set because I appreciate them being members. And yes, occasionally I will do just random giveaways. And yes, I do have a handful of giveaways I still need to mail out. I'm sorry. I promise they will be there. But I don't entice people with them. You know, they're just things that I like to do for my members. You know what I mean? And I know you're just fucking with me, Ratchet, but I just needed for other people to understand the context of that. Just like, you know, a lot of people don't realize, you know, like with LAN members, a lot of them give away those sets they get for free. Like, it's not like they just keep them all, you know what I mean? Like, I could name fucking probably a dozen LAN members. Shy, he's one of them, you know? They give away those sets all the time. I just, and you know, speaking of which too, there's a few people out there, and I'll rant about them again, that have criticized LAN members for getting free sets and whatever chills and fucking whatever the dumbass fucking words they want to use. But then I see them shilling for these off-brand brick sets. And yeah, I like those off-brand brick sets. I like me some, I was going to say Fun Hall. I like me some Lumi bricks and some Fantasies and some other stuff. But, again, consistency. People are not being very consistent. I'm here to save your Lego from your wife's rage. Actually, you know, I need to talk to a couple people again about stuff like that. Something ever happens to me, to get this shit off of Mrs. Hive's hands. Because she's not selling any of it. She's not trying. Trust me, if one of y'all don't come and get this stuff, she's literally would probably put most of it out on the fucking curb to get thrown in the fucking trash. She don't give a shit. She's not selling it. It's not money to her, you know what I mean? I remember asking her if something ever happened to me, if she'd keep like a Lego set, just, you know, something to kind of remind her of me. I don't know if she told me yeah. I'm like, not even like my sig fig? It's like, at least have my sig fig or something, man, you know? What the fuck? Anyways. Dancing, what do you say? Save the dancing for aisle 17 at Walmart. In the words of Charlie Murphy, keep doing what you're doing, white boy. Right? Let's play that funky music. Play that funky rant, white boy. I'm going to keep my mouth shut because those guys are friends. But yes, you're right. You can call out land members while sucking up to other breads. Ah, damn. Look, I'm an idiot. I just talk a lot of shit, man. I talk a lot of shit for entertainment. You know, that's something I've tried to tell the newer people that are on here. I keep forgetting to put in a disclaimer that, you know, with Pure Rant Fury and Xtra Fury and bite-sized rants, you know, it's like, look, a lot of times it's just you guys fucking making fun of me, laughing at me, maybe laughing with me. I think sometimes you guys channel a lot of rage with me, because I know a lot of you guys are pissed off about a lot of the same stuff I'm pissed off about. I mean, look, and that even goes for... Do you guys understand, like, I cannot stand tribal mentality with anything. Because once you put yourself in a fucking box, then it's like, it's problematic. For instance, you know, it's just like with the intros, you know what I mean? Like, that shit that happened with Bricklink, it wasn't just like the community that was mad. Like, that's probably the wrong way to say that, because I was going to say that a lot of LAM members were pissed. But the reason why I was just saying I shouldn't say it is because then it makes it seem like LAM members aren't part of the community, and that's not right, because LAM members are part of the fucking community. I mean, Jesus Christ, man. LAM members were just like all the rest of us before they just got into LAN, you know what I mean? Now they're in LAN. But what I mean is, you know, they were pissed off too. We all kind of locked arms about that shit, you know what I mean? So, it's just like with anything. I might criticize... Look, BRICKSIE's a good example. I can't stand BRICKSIE. I've ranted about him a fucking lot. But I've also defended him. I think a couple times now for different things. Fucking David, Solid Brick Studios, same thing. I don't like the guy. But I've defended him before too. Because it's about principles. It's not like, oh, I don't like you, so when something that's you know, some type of injustice to you or something that you were wronged by, like, I don't give a fuck what my feelings are about you. Right is right, wrong is wrong. I don't give a shit who you are. So I can criticize you, and then if something wrong happens to you, I can defend you. I don't know why that's so fucking hard for people, man. Like, put your goddamn feelings aside with shit and be logical. I mean, and that's weird to say on Pure Rant Fury, you know? Or I'm sorry, Xtra Fury. I feel like it's still like Pure Rant Fury because I won't shut the fuck up, and this isn't turning into a much longer stream than I thought. I used to hate LAN, but I no longer do. Only qualm is a lot of them think they're better than everyone else in the community. Well, but you're saying LAN members. LAN and LAN members is definitely two different things, in my opinion. Yes, there are some like that. But the only look, because there's a lot of people like that in general in the community. But the only reason that I'll get on LAN members about some stuff is because they're representing Lego. So if you're gonna represent Lego and you're part of the Lego community, you're gonna be held to a different standard. And if anybody says it's not fucking fair, well, I don't. That's how it is. You represent Lego. You're a fucking Lego ambassador. So, I'm sure Lego hold you to a standard. I do too. A lot of them hang together and treat you like you're blown. Yeah, that's what I was saying about, like, you know, and again, this isn't like all of them, you know, I mean, it just, but yeah, there's definitely, like I was saying before, it's not just like access. You know, it kind of reminds me of, in a way, and again, this is a delicate thing to say, you know what I mean? Because I think some of them do very much enjoy all these things, you know, and if that's something that they want, you know what I mean, and it's available to them, who the fuck am I to say, like, oh, no, don't do that, you know what I mean? Like, who the fuck cares what I think, you know? But also, if I had a more cheerful personality, you know what I mean, and had the right demeanor for it, I don't know, maybe I would try and get into land, you know? But again, I'm just not made like that. So, I don't know. I just really, I don't, because I've said before, man, it's not like they have control over what land does or anything like that. But yeah, besides access and everything, yeah, it's definitely about, like, you know, kind of like a cool club kind of thing. But what I was going to say was, it reminds me of some content creators. It really reminds, like, I'm trying to think of some of their names, but like the ones that do reviews and for like Disney and stuff like that, and they'll just constantly praise Disney, or even if they have slight criticisms or whatever, they don't really just dig deep into as far as like, yeah, like this sucks or whatever. But it's, you know, but they get access. You know, all these behind the scenes accesses, and like when there's early screenings, they get to go. They get like swag bags and gift bags and gifts, and you know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna harp on look. Because sometimes I feel like when I say things, and I don't mean it this way, but it really comes off like pretentious or something, you know? When it comes to money and content creation, you know, this stuff, like, would I like to make enough money to pay my fucking bills and even have some left over to, whatever, spend a little bit on something? Abso-fucking-lutely. All right? But I'm not going to do certain things to get there. I have a full-time job. You know, I do this mainly for fun. It's just really awesome that I'm monetized and I've got members, and I'm extremely grateful. I mean, everybody knows I praise you guys and thank you guys all the time for that stuff. But I'm not going to, if somebody sends me something and I don't give a fuck about it, like, I'm not going to promote it, you know? I wouldn't do that. I would never have, like, look, you guys watching ads is enough for me, you know? Because obviously I'm very grateful for members, you know, and any kind of donations and stuff. But yeah, I have like the watch ads on, you know what I mean? So that's like enough for me that you guys do that, right? You watch ads, even if you skip them, you know? But what I'm not going to do, for multiple reasons, but one, because it annoys the shit out of me and I don't fucking like it, but whatever. I'm not going to hate a creator for it. But I'm not going to have a video and then like 5 minutes in the fucking video, I stop the video to talk about a fucking product. You guys already watch fucking ads. And then I'm going to stop my fucking video that you guys are trying to watch and give me time to watch it so I can talk about some fucking, you know, whatnot, or fucking some fucking shoe or whatever. No. I will never do that shit. Now, I will if again, I like the product, I'll make a video about the product, which I've done one time before for like lights. I think it was like when I lit the museum up, the modular. Because it was a decent price. They were awesome lights. But I didn't like make a separate video and then stop the video so I can talk about the fucking lights. I just made a video about the lights and putting them in the modular. I can't stand that shit, man. I'm here to watch this, and then I gotta stop so you can talk about some fucking product that you probably don't even give a shit about. It's just about the fucking money. There's some things I won't fucking do. It's not worth it to me. Hey, what's up, Mayo? I thought I saw you jump in here. Good night, Papa Trip. Shit, I missed a bunch of comments. Sorry, guys. Charlie Murphy. Yep, I read that one. Oh, yeah. All right, Mayo. What's up, Mayo? Yes, I'm live. I don't know for how much longer. It's shit, man. I was going to try and keep this to an hour. It's already pushing 2. What's in the box? Shit. Did I miss some context? Or are you talking about from the movie 7? What's in the box, man? What's in the box? What's in the box? I know that wasn't a good impersonation. I'm sorry. Oh, right. I read that part. Yep. The second one of my friends joined LAN. I basically consider your friendship ending. Not all, but a few. Well, you know, I gotta tell you. I mean, like, again, I don't have answers. But yeah, it is wild, man. Sometimes you just don't really see people anymore. Facts, don't care about feelings. That's right. You don't bring facts to a fucking, or you don't bring feelings to a fact fight. The standard is the standard. Tribalism Day only belongs in sports. Yeah, that's different. That's different. Competition's different. You know, because that's fun. You know, you represent your team, you represent your state, your home, your country, whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? Like, that's good. That's good old fashioned just competition, talking some shit, rooting for your team. I do think it's wild. I was just watching a video about it too, man, where some sports fans like take it way too seriously. I was watching like a bunch of dudes like breaking their fucking TVs and shit. I'm like, God damn, man. Like, I get being mad if your team lost. You know, it sucks, but like, buck up. Fucking get with it, man. Act like a goddamn adult. Hive, I would love to see you do a Hive stream on who you can and can't trust in LAN. Oh, shit. Boy, I wonder how many people would watch that fucking stream. I mean, look, because I give some of my... How do I explain this? I have certain unwritten rules when it comes to pure rant fury and shit. So... And I've broken some of them. So if I rant about somebody like 2 or 3 times, generally I'll leave them alone. At least for a long time. Like, for instance, you know, I've ranted about, you know, my friend Cristo. You know, Stud City. I ranted about him definitely 2. I don't know if 3, but definitely 2 times. I mean, and I've joked around, but that's not what I mean. I'm talking about, like, you know, like rants. So I'm not going to bother Cristo for a while. And look, man, he's been a good sport. You know, just like, you know, I ranted about Harry. You know, Brickmaster Harry. And, again, man, you know, I'm not saying you have to be thick-skinned. Some people aren't, man. And I feel like I give some people fucking anxiety anyways. But I can tell you this. If you can take that shit, you know what I mean? And I don't even take it. Not even just, like, just take it, you know what I mean? But, like, then come into the chat. You know, sometimes talking some shit. Sometimes just whatever, you know what I mean? Just come in the chat, just talk, you know? look, I know this is for the most part parody kind of, you know what I mean? Like, but it still takes balls. Fucking just come in here if you've been ranting about. And look, it's not like I just rant about shit. Clearly, you all have opinions too. And that also, I know it's been a while since I've said this, but I know we could joke around and talk some shit, poke some fun, but you guys have all been very respectful to people that I have ranted about. You know? When Brickmaster Harry's been in here, when Stud City's been in here, shit, when Jean's version. Remember I used to rant about Jean's version. You know? And she came to chat that one night and fucking kicked rocks back at us. And I was like, fuck. It takes balls to do that, man. Because you gotta remember, it's not just me that you're fucking, it's you guys too. Real recognizes real. So yeah, a lot of people have my respect that are in land, no doubt. Burkhive thinks the bubble will burst, and I don't. Yeah, man, we definitely. I forget, man. I just think in general that's going to be a great conversation, man. I think that'll be a good conversation. I think it'll be interesting for a lot of people to listen to as well. And we're getting there, buddy. Well, shit. I mean, I did it. I put that poll out tonight, and I was like, down and dirty or Mr. Clean, Xtra Fury or a Hive stream. And it was like 80% chose the down and dirty. Like you cheeky monkeys, man. You guys are dirty. Good night, Moment. I know I'm right behind you. We'll probably make this a solid 2-hour stream. I know, right? Let me see what's going on this weekend, Mayo. I got a little bit of house projects I got to do, but I'll see what's going on this weekend. And if I think maybe I can pull it off, I'll shoot you a message, and we'll see if anybody else also wants to kind of get into the conversation as well. Because I'm serious, man. I think that'd be a good conversation, not just because of the back and forth we can have about it, but I'm very, very interested to hear what you have to say about it, Mayo. Because Mayo, you're smart, so. And you're not an antagonist, so to speak. You know what I mean? You wouldn't just want to argue or debate for nothing. You know what I mean? I know, like, there's purpose. So, what are you saying? I remember Cheesy Studios getting sponsored by a vacuum cleaner? Really? I will say, every once in a while, I'll see somebody, you know, I was just talking about, like, in the beginning of the video, first 5 minutes, you talking about some product or whatever. I have seen one here and there that they make it kind of funny. There's a YouTuber out there called Mr. G-Dubs, and he makes, like, at least most of the ones I've ever seen, like, when he does, like, this video is sponsored by whatever, he makes it into, like, a song. One of them, it was so fucking good, man. I listened to that fucking song, like, probably 50 times. Just because the fucking beat was really good. His lyrics were really good. So I've seen some of them that have been kind of funny. So I guess it's kind of like commercials in real life in a way. Like, I fucking can't stand commercials unless they're funny. Yeah, Oaktown. That's when I was, we were talking about the Hive stream. So yeah, definitely. Jean has the lady balls, right? She does. She does. Yeah, Jean's version cracks me up because I feel like, I don't know for sure, but I feel like she hates holding back sometimes with a lot of creeps and shit like that. Like, because I've seen in her comments and stuff, like, if somebody says, like, you only get views because you're a girl or something, or some stupid shit like that, like, she'll fucking go right at it. But I feel like she's still holding back. Like, she'd really just unload, like, a whole fucking paragraph of, like, just vulgarity. But, she's, like, an ambassador and shit, so she probably has to keep her tone down, I imagine. But, yeah, Jean's version got lady balls, no doubt. Jean's got bigger balls than half the men in this community. Yeah. Yeah, man. I seen her talk some shit. Fucking call shit out, man. It's good. You know? I in a way, I mean, clearly it's not the same, but in a way it's just like me. She look, one thing that people always told me, and BFAB knows this, because BFAB and I go way, way back. Shy knows it too. I don't know if Shy's still here, but actually a bunch of you have probably know because you've gone way back. Mayo, there's a bunch of you out there. Hoarder. I was always told in the beginning, don't feed the trolls. Shit, I think BFAB probably told me that more than anybody. Because BFAB used to have some pretty bad issues with some trolls. And I just went the opposite direction. I just fucking just kept feeding them and shit. And Gene does the same thing. And not like not because to give them anything, but I think sometimes she just likes to, she's like me, she likes to talk some shit, man. Oh, like you're gonna fucking say something in my goddamn fucking comments? Please. So yeah, good stuff, man. Yeah, she really surprised me. A lot of land members have. You know? It's wild when you think you have a perception of somebody, you know what I mean? And then you meet them, talk to them or whatever. I know a lot of people thought the same thing about me. You know? It's not good to judge a book by its cover. Shy. Again, she definitely holds back more than I do, but I think it's really only because of land. Well, not just Lego, but I mean, you know, Gene's version has a lot of different like brands that she deals with and shit. You know, like F1 and other types of stuff. I don't know, you know, other pop culture type things. So yeah, she's got to maintain some type of image. She can't be out there calling fucking people in the comments cunts and shit, you know. I'm glad I don't have to deal with it anymore, but not engaging in the Lego space is the best decision I've ever made. I will tell you this, I think it's probably good, and I put myself in this category, it's probably a good thing to take a break. Like, I don't think I could do it permanently. I just like doing it too much, you know what I mean? But I do need a break. I need a fucking break. I ain't gonna lie. And it's not just like burnout. I don't think I'm even at a burnout level. It'd be nice to take just a break and not think about making any content or anything like that. But I just think just everything. Even just chasing Lego. And I don't do it anymore. You know what I mean? Like the way I used to, or the way a lot of people still do. But even just watching everybody, like almost every fucking month, like just chase new sets. You know what I mean? Like, and then this isn't just land members, but just, and look, I'm not trying to complain about it, okay? Because it's not like I can't step away. But yeah, like getting bombarded constantly with just buying Lego. Like, not sharing mocks and stuff. That's different. That's like if you were to paint a picture or draw whatever, you know what I mean? Like, and you're showing off your artwork. I'm just talking about, like, new sets. Buy. Rakuten, whatnot. You know what I mean? Like, custom displays. You know, like, fuck. There's fucking just so much, dude. Yeah, and I think just being in it all the time, like, it starts to, like, kind of fucking fuck with your brain a little bit. And I don't mean, like, quitting it. Just taking a break. We'll see if I ever do it. Oh. Thanks, BFAM. I appreciate you too, man. Very much so. I'm glad you do pop up, brother. Like, I'm glad you all pop up. But, you know, I've known BFAB a long time. And, you know, BVAV and I have been through a lot together. You know, we've definitely had some fights and disagreed and argued about shit. But, you know, we've also been there kind of for each other. I feel like he's been there for me more than I have for him. But, you know, Shy's the same way. Dude, there's so many of you in the community. You know, obviously some I've known longer. I've, you know, been through more with. But, like, isn't it wild, man, that, like, some of you I've known for years, like, just, you know, obviously we've known through online and everything. It's wild, man. I mean, shit, dude. Like, because it's got to be 7 years now? I've had the channel, because it started in 2019. We're getting ready to put in a 2026. Just crazy, dude. You know, like, I remember, like, I was talking about this a few months ago or something like that. You know, with Shy. When Shy was building that, it was like hovercraft. I always forget the name. It's got some crazy, like, naval type name, you know? But I remember finding Shy so interesting because, like, he liked military, but I was like, that's a big fucking ship he's building there, man. Like, the fucking thing was like this big, dude. It was huge. It was fucking huge. Look, there he is, LCAC. I tell you, man, I wish I was rich. I wish I was rich, dude. If I was rich, I would build me. I don't know if I'm too lazy to build it. God damn it. I want an aircraft carrier. And you know where this comes from? Is when I was young, I wanted that fucking G.I. Joe aircraft carrier. And my friend, you know, his parents had money and shit. He was the only one out of all of us that had it. But damn, man, I'll tell you what, I give it credit to my mom. She put a lot of shit on layaway, man. She worked a lot of fucking overtime to buy me fucking toys. Because I didn't have that aircraft carrier, but I remember I had, like, I remember what they called it, but the SR-71 Blackbird. And I don't even remember if it was a G.I. Joe or a Cobra ship. She bought me the remote control tank. Fucking, just everything under the fucking sun, man. LCAC. LCAC. I don't know why I really like that name. If you want a military vehicle, go back to the late 90s and get your 7 million Pepsi points. Does anybody else want to build models? Not Lego, but just models. I've been really kind of fiending to build a model lately. Either a car or like a jet, you know, or a plane or a jet. And when I say a plane, I don't want like I mean like a military. I've just really been wanting to build because I was building models before I came out of my dark ages. That's kind of how Mrs. Hive had the idea to buy me Lego, because she was like, "Oh, you can build Star Wars ship." Because I was building a Millennium Falcon, and I can't remember what she bought first, but it was a Star Wars Lego set. Love glue fumes. Glue fumes. I don't want to get into all that stuff. Is layaway even a thing anymore? No, you just buy it with a credit card. Shy. I'm so fucking close, man. Shy, let me ask you, do you just, and I'm not judging, because I feel like I would kind of be the same way, but do you buy the stuff and then like you paint them and that kind of stuff, or do you like you really use them like for like play? You know what I mean? Like the game. And for anybody that doesn't know, and I could be wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's similar in the vein of like D&D. It's a role-playing game, right? You know what I mean? So, or is it like moved to digital? Like you play it online now or something? Dude, the reason, there's multiple reasons why I've been just I'm hovering right there on the fence with Warhammer. It's just, you know, it's something I'm like, that's a fucking another rabbit hole to go down. But they're so freaking awesome. They're so badass. I don't know, and I've heard of them in the past. I've known some people randomly here and there that played with them or whatever. I don't know how it slipped past me. You think this shit would be right up my alley? Like I'd have Warhammer tattoos on me and shit. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like the epitome of badass in a fictional, like, science fiction or any fictional, like, Warhammer's, like, Space Marines are, like, right at the top of the list, man. Like, regular Marines are already badass. Then you take these obviously fictional Space Marines, man, like how they're, like, modified and they got these suits and, like, what are you kidding me? Oh my god. And then the lore. I've slowly, it's almost like sometimes reading like a book full of short stories in a way. Like, I'll learn about this lore, and then I'll jump way into a whole different fucking timeline and learn about some of that shit. And then jump way to this timeline and learn about that shit. Like, to eventually where some stuff eventually start to get familiar with me. Yeah, I've been really tempted about the books. Yeah, Warhammer is a whole nother thing, man. That's a whole nother thing. But man, am I really kind of wanting to get into it. Because again, models. And, you know, something else too. If I hadn't got into Lego, I would have definitely built like a city, like out of models and shit, you know what I mean? There's this one artist. I forget her name. But I'm subscribed to her. And she builds huge, like, dioramas, or, like, sometimes small, like, dioramas or whatever. And she always uses, whatever the fuck that shit is that you pour, you can make it, you pour it into something and it hardens and it looks like water. So she has, like, all these beach scenes, and, or she'll make, like, a square box and it'll look like something coming up from the depths of the water. Amazing shit. But you can't do this stuff with Lego. It's just there's too many details and stuff that you just can't get with blocks. And I've just been so wanting to just dibble dabble into some other stuff. Shit. I'm missing some comments here. Britt, are you already into Warhammer, or are you just like, oh shit, that sounds badass? Because I feel like all of us, if you're any kind of nerd, you've heard of Warhammer for sure. Oh wait, you guys are already talking about it. You are. I stopped painting and playing a long time ago, and now I just play the video games and read the lore. Yeah, because I feel like you start getting into the models, it's probably going to turn into the same thing like Lego. You're just going to start building up. Because I've taught, and you might have even said this, Shai, all kinds of players have talked about, like, even players that are immersed in the game and do play and everything, they still have, like, a backlog of just miniatures they haven't painted and this and that. Shit, I think Henry Cavill was talking about his backlog. Oh, wait, I just read that. People buy model kits to sniff glue. Well, they just buy the fucking glue. Like, why would you buy the whole... It doesn't matter. Buying and painting exactly how the addiction is with Lego, right? I play the game on stream. I haven't gotten into painting, but I might. Fuck, man. Maybe I should just play the game on stream or something, man. And find you guys. I can play with you guys. You buy, not paint. I feel like it's like Lego. We buy sets and we keep them in backlogs or something. I know, it's always about time, Shai. It's always about time. There's never enough time to do all the things that we want to do. And you know what? Just so everybody's clear, some of my time, I like to waste. Because I enjoy sometimes just wasting some time, you know? Sometimes I just like to sit down and just doom scroll on YouTube or something, you know what I mean? I never got into Warhammer. Dude, I feel like we're all going to get into Warhammer by the time this stream's over with. because it's awesome. I was really going to get into miniature model building, but it's, once again, done for each project. See, that's the thing is... And I'm not... I know I'm going to sound like I'm complaining, but I don't mean it like that. Lego has consumed my life. And I don't mean it like, oh, I'm doing heroin. You know, heroin consumed my life. It just... That's all I've bought, really. I mean, yeah, I bought a couple of Black Series, a couple, you know, Funko Pops here and there. But, you know, I bought some Labubu mechs. But yeah, it's just all I bought, man. And I've never just really taken time or money to do anything else. I mean, except for, like, I bought this. You know, this was, I don't know how many... God, I can't even remember now. I think this thing was like 14, 12, 14, 15, 1600 bucks. But this is my drawing tablet. So, I mean, like, yeah, I don't even get to draw as much as I want to. Shy's backlog in the house. Warhammer and Lego. You crack me up, dude. Shy's backlog. I think that's great that there's somebody out there called Shy's backlog. I feel like it would compete with Greg's backlog. Resin water. Thank you, Mayo. Thank you. So I did not finish. We did not finish our little rant here. Not only do they document our reviews... Oh, I already read that. Never mind. All right. RFLMs could be run by only one person or might have a team. Here at Tips and Bricks, we have a team of contributors... God, I can't talk today. That enables us to post content daily and innovate on different content like our podcast. As Lane Ambassador, I am the main point of contact between the Lego Group and Tips and Bricks. Any questions we have, support we need, or feedback we provide goes through me. Many fan medias can be found at LEGO events. Some will also show their mocks at conventions. Look, I might sound like a dick, but I'm just not going to be able to pronounce that. Sorry. There's just some consonants and vowels in some different places. This one's easy. Ant Bandit. Makes some really cool stop motion. I don't know, man. But... whatever. I've already said my piece about that. Terminology! I don't care about any of this shit either, honestly. And then this is the whole thing. Whether you're looking at lugs nearby or hunting a lock to join, you can find them all on the land map. Now, earlier I was talking about where I don't think it's really kosher to put a map and say, like, yeah, land member lives in this vicinity or something. You know what I mean? But lugs is different. I think those should definitely be shown where they're at. That way you know that you have access to one. Conclusion. We hope these explanations help you better understand LEGO recognized fan communities and some of the terms or hashtags you sometimes see on people's posts. We'll leave you with some thoughts from our team. Tricky Lug and WM Lug have been amazing groups to be part of. They are supportive and provide a structure in which I can incorporate my silly ideas. That's great. I appreciate the London AFAL's land ambassador, John. Go John, who organizes the group and has helped foster an incredibly friendly and welcoming community. Make sure to stop by if you're ever in London. You can find the events via meetup.com. Shanzy, which is not only an awesome name, but this freaking hairpiece is fire, man. God dang, that is an awesome hairpiece. As a member of both the Women's Brick Initiative and Gay Falls, I really like the fact that diversity and identity are recognized and celebrated. It is nice to have a community that you can share ideas and build with without fear of them being ridiculed or worse. Wait. It is nice to have a community that you can share ideas and build with without fear of them being ridiculed. I'm not even getting to the worst part. Ridiculed. Hold on. Give me a second, guys. Give me 1 second. Ridiculed.
To be ridiculed means to be mocked or made fun of, often with unkind words.
God damn. All right. I get it. All right. I just want to make sure it wasn't the same thing as like criticism. All right. No, I feel you on that. Topics that matter to us can be explored. While I know many communities are being more inclusive by embracing disability and accessibility, I do wish that there was an official BRIC or brickable community as well. There are groups that, but not official communities. BRIC. Hold on, chat. What does that mean? Before I say something that's going to sound offensive. BRIC. I'm assuming we're not talking about the Bloods and Crips. Are they meaning crippled? Because look, I mean, I'm all for some jokes. Don't get me wrong. You guys know me. Nobody's above criticism or jokes. I just want to make sure I understand the context of what they're talking about. Crypto. That doesn't sound right. That's where I was going, B-Fab. I mean, I guess, you know, it's not like they said crippy. Official BRIC. I do wish that there was an official BRIC. Or BRICable. Able. Oh, I get it. You know what I wish? You guys want to hear what I wish? I wish that they didn't have to have a BRIC or able, whatever. Just be great. They were just, everybody was just in one group. Just a minifig group. You know? Or an AFOL group. Or a Lego group. Because you guys know, obviously, I'm always about representation. You know what I mean? But I feel like you could be represented if you were just in the group that everybody else is in. Right? I don't like separating people. I've already talked about this. You know, it's not just tribalism. I don't like putting people in boxes, man. The more fucking boxes you get to be put in, like, again, I feel like the more problematic it's going to become. I've mentioned many times, some of you guys have heard me say this before, there is only one fucking race. This is science, by the way. This isn't just, oh, Hive's being a fucking hippie. No. The human race. There's only one goddamn race. We just happen to look fucking different. And the only reason we even look different is because we've come from different places. If you live below the fucking equator, you're gonna look darker. It has nothing to do with anything except geographically where the fuck you came from. People put way too much fucking faith into shit they have no fucking control over. I don't know, man. I guess I think differently. Because, like, when people are like, what's your nationality? Well, how fucking far do you want me to go back? Because if you go back to the beginning, we all came from fucking Africa. So, how far you want to go back? 100? 500 years? 1,000? 20,000? What fucking goddamn race were you 10,000 fucking years ago? Like, you were born whatever fucking way you were born. And that's great. I don't know, man. Even when I was little, I just didn't give a fuck what you look like. I'm like, are you cool? Oh, you like fucking X-Men? Me too. Let's fucking hang out. I just don't fucking get shit, man. Like, not liking anybody because of the color of the skin. It's like if somebody came up to me and was like, Hive, I can't like you because you got fucking green eyes. They're fucking hazel. But you know what I mean? Like, it just, shit is so fucking ignorant, man. I just don't understand it. And look, I'm not trying to bash on people that are proud of their heritage. All I'm saying is, like, again, how far back you going? You know, I like to live in the fucking now. Hey, what's up, Liam? How you doing, brother? It's good to see you. They want a gangster brick. Dude, that shit's hardcore, right? Oh, gosh. Dude, I'm right. Everybody's thinking the same thing I am, man. Like, is that what they... And I'm pretty sure that's what they meant. And look, and I understand it. I know I'm being silly and shit, man. You know what I mean? But I get it. I don't know. It's kind of like earlier when we were talking about, like, little people. Can we... Isn't there, like, a fucking more badass word than little people? Like, it just... Dude, I'm telling you right now, and I say that... I know it's easy for me to say this because I'm a very tall person. So clearly, I don't know what it's like to live that life. But if I had dwarfism... it would fucking irritate the shit out of me if people kept calling me a little person. I'd be like, and I know people are gonna get mad when I say this, man, but I'd be like, just call me a fucking dwarf, dude. I got a Lord of the Rings tattoo. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, I'm just talking shit. Even though I kind of still, I do think that, but Brick Daddy is their channel mascot. Oh, really? Interesting. There are many races that do the 500 is. Dude, I've been hearing a few different, like, jokes and stuff about that. That's good, though. There are, yes, a lot of races. I separate people by sub count. Oh, B-Fab. I love you. Shit. Who's someone stood next to you? I felt dwarfed by you, so never have to worry about that. I know. I'm tall. Like, you know what's weird is when I met Greg, I don't know, maybe it's because I was, like, slouched over or something. I don't know. But, like, Greg was like, I thought you'd be taller. I'm like, I'm 6'2", man. Like, I don't know what to say. That's not tall enough. Shit. I don't think I finished. Oh, yeah. Hold on. All right, we got 2 more things, and then we're going to call it all night. Clearly, I didn't keep this to a fucking hour. Shame on me. All right. Sylvester Stallone confirms Demolition Man 2 reuniting Sandra Bullock and Wesley Snipes for a futuristic sequel. Here's the thing, guys. I really liked Demolition Man. It was cheesy, but it was fun. You know, I like the action stars and yeah, I like Sandra Bullock. I met her at the Hard Rock Cafe, by the way. Speaking of short, she is very short. Like, I towered over her. But my thing is, like, I love Demolition, but again, just I've talked about this over and over with other movies, man. Like, why? You're not. It's not. Whatever. But speaking of which, Lethal Weapon 5. Lethal Weapon 5. I guess I'm not too old for this shit. I will say this, man. Renee Russo. Man, she's still looking fucking hot. And she's got to be at least 15, 20 years older than me. At least. Fuck it, Doc. Dude, I loved how Taco Bell, like all restaurants were Taco Bell. One of the things I remember the most about Demolition Man, besides like all the fights and shit like that, was Dan Cortez, like playing the piano, like singing fucking commercial songs and shit. He was singing Jolly and the Green Giant, like at the fucking Taco Bell restaurant they were all fucking at. That movie was fucking so goddamn ridiculous. But I like Arnold Schwarzenegger, like he played himself or whatever, like his normal action fucking hero character or whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? Like I still liked it, but it was like whatever. But Wesley Snipes, dude, Wesley Snipes played like the best fucking villain, dude. That shit was awesome. All right, guys. It's late. I gotta go. Look, everybody else is falling asleep too. Good night, Britt. Thank you, everybody. Please, for Britt, hit the like button. We appreciate it. All the songs were jingles. I know, right? Ho ho! It's like Charlie the Green Giant, dude. It's so great. And they were like listening to him on the fucking radio in the car too. I need to watch that movie again. It's been a long time. It's been a long time, and it is such a great movie. 5'11", so I'd be the tallest man in a short race contest. Yeah, I think I remember you being fairly tall. Yeah. Thanks, Will. Appreciate it. All right, guys. No member outro. I'm just gonna end the stream. So, you guys, it's been fun. I definitely have some more stuff for Friday's Premium Fury. We'll have a good time. And, yeah. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Appreciate it. See ya.